Okay, um, as always, just to make sure that you can hear me clearly in the chat, um, press F. And if there's any technical difficulties, make sure that you let me know and I'll try my best to fix them. But in the meantime, let me welcome everybody who came to the chat already. Alright, we got Enrique, and we got, let's see, Red Guard for your 13. Okay. Forgive me if I botched the pronunciation of your name. And Pro JP Corp. Okay, so I have some F's in the chat here. Jason the cartoon fan. Nice, yes. Nice that you're here. And Stephen, nice to have you here too, buddy. And Brendan Barney, yes, awesome. And Ethan, oh, and Plus Blue, of course, I can't neglect to welcome you here. Always nice to have you here. And Sorasa, hey, what's up? I think I've welcomed you already, Ethan. Okay, Jason has a funny comment here. F for fairy godparents! So you definitely know how to bring some humor into the room, Jason. And Fairy Princess Valentine, awesome. And Albar 3000, definitely nice to have you here. And we have Inky, nice to have you here. What's up? Everything's fine. And the Sponge Boy, yeah, definitely have to welcome you to the stream too. Always nice to have you in the chat as well. And, okay. Oh, and Mimi Productions, yes, welcome. Nice to have you here. You're definitely among my most supportive subscribers. And we have Spencer Holiday. Nice to see you too. And who else? JNM 6FTV. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read the rest of that, but nice to have you here too. Yes, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and that you're gonna be traveling to Mexico and Canada. Awesome. And okay. F is for friends who do stuff together. Okay, nice to have you too, Woke. Alright, everybody, we have a full house here. Okay, Icky's just continue the lyrics to the fun song from SpongeBob, but, yes. Okay, yeah, I can just call that user, J and M. Okay, yes, I love to sing the fun song from SpongeBob with you guys, but I just want to make sure that we get things started with this, thank you stream, because, you know, with 2023, there are some good things and bad things that may have happened to all of us, but it's best to focus on the good, and in this case, I'm gonna be expressing my gratitude for some of my most supportive subscribers, followers, you know, people who express their honest appreciation for the hard work that I do on here on the internet, and we have some of the people here in the chat, and so for sure, make sure you get ready. Make sure that you get ready for your shoutouts. So, what I want to do first is start off with the people who have not only just supported me on social media, like liking my stuff or commenting and resharing, but specifically also those who support me on my Ko-fi page. Yes, it's been an excellent year for commissions in particular, and don't worry, they're gonna be opening back soon, but the donations for at least $3 are always open to buy me a cup of hot chocolate, although I think I should probably change that to a piece of pizza. But we're gonna start things off with shouting out my biggest supporter of the year, which is up-and-coming voice actor and lover of all things obscure media, Tristan. He has been a huge helping hand in keeping me doing what I love to do, which is to create great art. And with a lot of the choices that he's made me do, they really helped exercise my draftsmanship skills, and I can't thank Tristan enough for the support that he gave me in that regard and in general. Now, because because he orders so much, that I had to reach out to him and to ask which out of the many commissions that I've done for you I should show off, and these are the 4 that he has chosen. I'm gonna be showing it right now. Okay, so right here is Ami from Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi. I know some of you guys in the chat are fans of the show. Frankly, I still haven't gone around to watch a full episode of it myself. Maybe that should be on my resolutions list or watch list to check out Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi, especially since it's 20 years old in 2024. So yes, I did Ami, and of course he made me do. Hang on. He made me do Yumi as well. Actually, I did Yumi before I did Ami, but you know, like just showing them in the order of how they're named in the show's title. So yes, we got Ami and Yumi. This definitely one of Tristan's favorite Cartoon Network shows, up there with Evil Concarne and Billy and Bandy and Samurai Jack. Yay, Tristan, says Steven. Yes. So another one that he wanted me to show is Betella from Rayman Origins. And I believe one of you said that you got Rayman Origins, the video game, for Christmas. And I'm like, awesome, because just not too long ago I did this show for Tristan of Betella. And I really love how it turned out. What else do we have here? And the last one of the four is Panty from Panty and Stockin, yet another show that I need to check out. So yeah, of course, obviously this is not all of the commissions that I did for him, but just those four are the ones that he said are the best that I should show. So yes, thank you so much for your coffee support, Tristan, and I cannot wait for which other great ideas that you have for characters to draw. Oh, let's see. The Chuck Jose channel. Happy New Year, Barry. Thank you. We still have 2 more days, or a day and a half, I don't know, like, yeah, we're almost at 2024. Okay, let me just read some more comments here. And yeah, I will check out Hi Hi Puffy on Yumi, and I should definitely check out more of Cyber Chase 2. And Fairy Princess Valentine said that he hasn't seen Hi Hi Puffy on Yumi since he was a kid. And Jason's saying that he's glad to officially own something on DVD. Oh yeah, I forgot that it is on DVD. I think, not the whole series of course, but at least a few episodes I believe. And Ethan's saying thanks for the drawing request of Prickles the Cactus and Wanda the Witch in 2023. Okay, yeah, so that's a perfect segue to show off those. Okay, right here is Prickles the Cactus for you, Ethan. I haven't watched the original pilot episode, but I saw the webisode of it, and it was through the Cartoon Network's website on the Internet Archive. But yeah, I love how this turned out, and I'm glad that you're appreciative of it, Ethan. As well as this here, a Wanda the Witch from the very first episode of Sesame Street. Looks a lot like the original cartoon, doesn't it? So yeah, excellent doodle choices that you gave me, Ethan, and I hope to see more excellent character ideas to fulfill. Let's see. Okay, so Jason, while you're still here, I might as well get to the stuff that I have done for you. Yes, Jason, the cartoon fan, one of my longtime supporters of mine, and it's just an awesome, passionate fan of animation and an advocate for physical media and an expert on TV broadcasts, especially when it comes to anime shows. But I definitely have to give him his due right now. Where is it? Okay, here we go. This is the one that Jason is most happy with. A crossover between Looney Tunes and Infinity Train. Of course, we have Bugs Bunny with Hazel, along with Hazel, the Infinity Train version of Hazel, and also Amelia. A very creative, amusing it was fun to replicate the style of not just the Infinity Train characters, but also like the specific cartoon which Hazel was in, Broomstick Bunny. Nice to imitate that style of stylized layout. And that's not the only one. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Daniel. Hang on, just a moment here. Daniel. Nice to have you here. It's okay that if you're late. Basically, I just thanked Tristan and Ethan for their support, and right now I'm doing Jason's. But from now I'll tell you, thank you for the for being a dedicated subscriber on your own in your own ways, in your own right, as I say. Okay, so going back to Jason here. Okay, so this is another cute one here, and it is a crossover between the Ghost and Boy McGee, and also we have ourselves Kif. So yeah, it's basically Andrea from Molly McGee hugging Candle Fox from Kif. You know, they're because the two are kind of snobby popular girls who have a heart of gold, so it's cool that they have that embrace. Another cute idea on Jason's end. Okay, so this is, I believe this was the first commission I did for Jason of the Year. It is Regan Ridley from Inside Job, another show that I need to watch more of, done for Autism Awareness Month in April. Since wait, I'm trying to remember if I did it exactly for April or no, I think I did it earlier, a month before Autism Awareness Month, but he shared it on April for the start of that month. But in any case, yes, I know Jason is a huge fan of this character, and he is very appreciative of the work that I've done here with drawing this character that I need to get more acquainted with. Okay, and here's a big one here. We got Bill Green from Big City Greens. This was done for Father's Day. So far, probably definitely one of the more complex commissions I did for him, thanks to the background and also the family truck and the farm background. But the results turned out very well. I'm proud of it, and it makes sense that, I feel like it's fair that I also show the one that I did for him for Mother's Day. And we're gonna show that right now. Yep, it's Molly McGee's mom, Sharon, and she is one of Jason's favorite Mother characters for a variety of reasons. So, yep, those are 5 out of the several commissions that Jason has ordered for me. And a huge thank you for all those excellent ideas that I got to fulfill for you, pal. And I'm really glad that this is the year where you support me on Coffee more often than ever before. Okay, gonna take a little break, and see what our comments are made. Okay. Plus was saying, I'm trying to remember what was it referred to, if it was referred to the Kif and Molly McGee one. If so, yeah, that's definitely an appropriate reaction. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see. Skullwalker says that that one reminds me of Crash Canyon, the style. Oh yeah, I definitely remember Crash Canyon. It's a very Family Guy looking cartoon from Teletoon at night. Let's see. Oh yes, I do know that Joanna Davidovich is going to be doing her final stream for 2023, another request stream. Definitely going to be checking that out once I'm done here. Oh, Tristan, welcome. Okay, so I already gave you the shout out. You can watch the replay if you like. But yeah, I sold them the 4 commissions that you suggested that I show, Tristan, which is the 2 Hi Puffy on the UE ones, and also Bitella from Rayman Origins, and Panty from Panty and Stockin. Just to be 100% sure, those were the commissions I on me the show. And once again, I can't express my appreciation enough for your support. And Rick Kane is here. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Okay, SpongeBob has a question. Out of all the earlier pre-Giant Test Atomic cartoons, cartoons, which ones do I remember the most? Atomic Betty or Captain Flamingo? Easily Atomic Betty. I saw it on both Teletoon and Cartoon Network Canada, and a little bit of it on BBC Kids. A decent watch. And Captain Flamingo, I saw a little bit of on YTV. Like, it was one of those stay home at school and staying home from school and watching whatever's on TV type of shows. Let's see, Mimi is gonna be asking if you're going to get us, if she's gonna be getting a shout out. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be right now. I'm really focusing on the people who support me on social media and on Coffee specifically. But at one point, I'm gonna be mentioning several of the many dedicated subscribers. Okay, so the next person I want to show. Oh, welcome Deidre and Fantastic Rowdy Retro Viewer. Yes, 2024 is nearly here. Alright, so next person that I want to show off is my old buddy Norbert, Simeon Norbert Davenport. And this is, he began being a regular customer of mine this year, and this is one of them that he did, and that he ordered for me, is a crossover between Wizzy McGuire, the Disney Channel classic, and the more obscure Christian kids show McGee and Me, which he's a huge fan of, and I recommend checking out his review of the show. He also did a countdown of his favorite episodes. So yeah, basically, Wizzy, she has her cartoon persona who acts as her inner thoughts, and then we have McGee, who is the boy from McGee and Me, Nick, his cartoon alter ego. So here's McGee hanging out with cartoon Wizzy. Fairy Princess Valentine's like, Wizzy McGuire, need to rewatch it on Disney Plus someday. Yeah, I mostly remember it for the theme song myself. Okay, here is another one. We got Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy, and also we got Miss Kitty from another obscure Christian kids show, Widow Dogs on the Prairie, which Norbert is also a huge fan of. Basically, he ordered this because Great the Wild voices both of these anthropomorphic cats. Although in the case of Miss Kitty, she did the voice while being credited under a pseudonym because the show was non-union. But yeah, this is another one that turned out great. And okay, here's another one involving Widow Dogs on the Prairie, also Void in Space, and a really underrated Disney anime series. Okay, so the context is that, oh crap, can you believe it? I forgot the name of the character from Widow Dogs on the Prairie that's shown in this drawing here, but yeah, basically it's a reference to an episode where one of the other characters reveals that he has a crush on Miss Kitty, and this guy here, he can't keep a secret. Okay, now remember the character's name. Okay, so the character who has a crush on Miss Kitty is named Sport, right? And so this guy here remembers he can't keep a secret, so he says Sport has a girlfriend. So in this case here, it's Lloyd has a girlfriend because Lloyd has a secret crush on Brittany on Void in Space. And Mimi saying that I say Fish Hooks is more underrated than Void in Space. Oh yeah, Fish Hooks is pretty decent, especially with all the talent that's behind it. And last, we have the first commission of Norbert's, which is a crossover between How the Grinch Stole Christmas and The Little Mermaid, basically because both the Grinch's dog and Prince Eric's dog, they're named Max. It's a simple enough reason for this amusing crossover here. And yes, Deidre, I do know that Sport is voiced by Debbie Derryberry, but just like with Gray, she had to be credited under a pseudonym because, the show was a non-union production. So yeah, thank you, Norbert, for your coffee support and for continuing to be an excellent supporter of my content in general. And also, great work on the videos that you did this year, including the top 10 best and worst songs of 2023. Okay, Dr. Jazzman, what's good? Hey, yes, Happy New Year. What's you a Happy New Year from now? And Inky's accent, what do you think about the Doraemon fan art? Oh, the ones that I did for you? Oh yeah, I think they turned out excellent. Like the Christmas one and the one of him eating the dorayaki cakes. I believe that's what those snacks are called. So yeah, it was fun drawing Doraemon for you too, Inky. Okay, let's see. Out of the voices on Ed and Eddie, the only actor that has retired from voice acting is Eddie's Tony Sampson. Oh yeah, I know that. He's now working at an oil company, and he even went into more depth about it on when he appeared on the What's in My Head podcast. Basically, if I were to summarize it the best I could, basically he talks about how he wasn't really treated the best in the industry. Okay, yeah, you're actually talking about right now, SpongeBob. Basically, it's because he wanted to raise, but the studio was threatening to blacklist him, so he decided to leave voice acting altogether. Yeah, which sucks because Tony is the best voice actor of the three Eds, in my opinion. Does a great job performing Eddie. And yes, Steeple Willie is gonna be in the public domain in 2 days. Okay, so another person that I must shout out is Ricky Gamble. Now, Ricky, he's from Australia, and you know what? Before I show a coincidence, I must mention that I interviewed him earlier this year in February, talking about some of the work that he's done as a filmmaker, and he has some short films coming up, including one titled PJ, about a teddy bear who comes to life. That one looks really cute. So definitely subscribe to Ricky Gamble's YouTube channel, which is Pat Gams. That's P-A-T space G-A-M-Z. And check out all of the short films that he and his dad worked on. And also check out this interview I did with Ricky. Moving on to the commissions that I did for him. So here's a funny crossover between Total Drama and Naughty. I'm sure there's people out there who remember both shows. So yeah, it's like an imaginary, a dream movie poster that combines the Total Drama characters dressed up as some of the Naughty characters, and in the front and center is Tyler as Naughty. Ricky always has like some of the most out there and amusing and creative in general commission ideas. Let's see, what else? Oops, I have the wrong one sorted. Here we go. Oh, okay, so here is another one that I did. It's Junior Bear from Looney Tunes, from the Three Bears cartoons by Chuck Jones, which are really underrated, with the best one being A Bear for Punishment. And Ricky ordered this upon seeing the reel that I did, basically showing similar scenes from Looney Tunes and Grim and Evil, which is also my most popular video on YouTube of the year. So yeah, I'm glad that that inspired him to get me to draw this underrated character here. Okay, so say it with me now. G-U-N-P-O-W-D-E-R. Tobacco. I'm a good speller, I am. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, so for the Disney 100 special, Ricky had me draw these guys, which are called Maspots, which are basically the Woozles from the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, from the Heffalumps and Woozles sequence, and basically like, when there's a part where there are Jack-in-the-Box versions of the Woozles, and they're dressed up as characters from Mary Poppins, you see, like, towards the center we have two of them dressed as Mary Poppins herself and Bert. Yeah, really cute idea. And as a bonus, I did this one of Mickey. He's writing a giant book with Disney 100 on the front. Basically in the style of Aladdin on his flying carpet. A cute sketch idea for sure. So yes, thank you, Ricky, for your support. And even though you're not in the chat right now, for sure I'm gonna let you know afterwards that, hey, I so saw your commissions and I gave your upcoming short films a shout out. I can't wait to see them, and keep up your great work as an actor, and your dad's to keep up his great work as a director too. Let's see. Any comments that I missed before we move on? Let's see. Jason is asking, what are the anime series you checked out this year, Barry? In chronological order, he mentioned, well, I don't know if I'll mention all of the ones that Jason has checked out per se, but yeah, he mentioned several. Okay, so just to name a few that come off the top of my head, don't want to stay too long thinking about because I need to move on. Oh, I watched Tiny Two Adventures for the first time on Prime Video. Really good show. And also I watched a pretty underrated British puppet stop motion show called Strange Hill High on Tubi. And what else did I watch? Come on, think, brain, think. I don't know, maybe if I come up with another name, I'll mention it. But yeah, you definitely have been watching some great stuff there, Jason. Okay, see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Let's see, favorite Canadian cartoons. Oh, can't go wrong with the National Film Board of Canada shorts. And as for stuff from Nelvana, there's a lot of childhood cartoons like Widow Bear and Franklin and the Berenstain Bears, or Berenstain Bears. Like, it's kind of sad that most people remember about those characters because of that whole Mandela effect thing. But yeah, just so many SpongeBob. It's just can't really name all of them at once, really. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so now we're gonna be moving on to some people who are basically commissioned me like once this year, but obviously they deserve acknowledgement. So these are the one-shot commissions. Okay, so here's some familiar characters. It's the gang from Evil Con Carne, but who's that in the middle? That happens to be the OC of Occidental Draws, who ordered this one. This character's name is Soldier Number 27, considered to be the most competent member of Evil Con Carne. So yeah, of course, with this being the Evil Con Carne commission, I had a lot of fun with it. And when I shared it on Instagram when the show when Evil was airing on Checkered Past this December, it got like a lot of attention, even from Maxwell Adams himself. He shared it in his story and commented that, yep, that's definitely some competence. Yes. And Norbert's here. Oh, welcome. Let's see. Okay, and he said that he scrolled back earlier in the stream and watched the part that I showed his commissions. Yes, you're very welcome, pal. So yeah, thank you, Occidental Draws. I don't know if you're in the chat right now, but huge thanks for your support with this one. Okay, and also Gilroy is the name of the little Dogs on the Prey character who says, "Sport has a girlfriend." And no, Maxwell Adams is not his real name, it's Adam Burton. Maxwell is his middle name actually, and Maxwell Adams is his stage name. Okay, so this one is for a guy named Brian, and he ordered this character here, Molly, from how do you say it? Epithet Erased, which is a show from Joe Apocalypse. I haven't seen it yet, but I really like how this one turned out, especially with the different bits of whiten that's on Molly's hair here, and also with her irises. This one turned out to be very well, so thank you, Brian. Okay, so this one here is for a guy named Judah, and he wanted me to draw, I assume that's himself in the center and some friends in a cartoony style reminiscent of Scott Pilgrim. And, and I love how it turned out with the shading. It's a black and white doodle. So yeah, this one turned out very well. So thank you, Judah, for this one. Oh, let's see. We got here. We got this one here of. Okay, so I'm trying to remember the name of the commissioner here, but yes, this is another one that I did, and the characters are named Jack and Jasper. They're OCs here. It's a pretty funny scenario that happened where the guy on the left, is pulling out the violin that the guy on the right is playing here as an amusing magic trick. So yes, thank you to the person who sent me this. Hang on. Jason is saying, oh wait, Barry, weren't you gonna cover some of my commitments as well? Or making me a saving best for last type? Actually, I did show your commissions already, Jason. I think you could scroll back to when I showed you those. Yeah, I showed you like the ones that you recommended that I display. So yeah, thank you guys for the coffee support to all of the one-shots and also all of the recurrent customers as well. Okay, so Wook is gonna be going. So yes, you take care of yourselves and Happy New Year, Wook. Let's see, Norbert's asking if I had any luck contacting any Canadian voice actor for an interview. Nothing yet, but hopefully that is among my resolutions to be completed for 2024. Yes, and Plus Blue is saying, congrats to all the single shot commission coffee folks. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Oh, what else did I show here? But first, let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Okay, so Deidre is saying that my classical grade part 7 suggestion is Jaguar film logo from Sweden. Okay, so yeah, I'll see if I could have that one in mind. And William saying Novana made some adult stuff too, like Bob and Margaret and Quads. Yeah, I like Bob and Margaret, especially out of the two. I was able to watch. Okay, yeah, that's another show I was able to watch more of this year in 2023, thanks to Adult Swim Canada. And I absolutely love how it doesn't air with a warning, and yet Pelswick, a children's cartoon, does. I still can't get over that. Okay. Let's see here. Mimi is saying that, are you going to give a shout out to BB next? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so now we're gonna be moving on to the people who aren't necessarily coffee supporters, but are excellent supporters regardless across my social media. And yes, I might as well mention the subscribers in the chat right now. Mimi Productions, yes, definitely have to give you a shout out for your regular participation. And same for you too, Fairy Princess Valentine. It's always nice to have you participate in these engagements on my channel here. And so yeah, shout out to you. And Dr. Jasmine, yeah, definitely you too, I have to give a shout out to for being a great supporter of mine. And yes, he's gonna be doing more of his podcasts, which I definitely ought to give a listen to. And yeah, maybe I will be a guest one of these days. We'll wait and see. And yes, Inky, yeah, I drew a Shinshan for you for your birthday. And that was a really cute one to do. And obviously, you and Pinky both deserve shoutouts for being really extremely dedicated commenters on the No Park and Berry YouTube channel right here. And who else am I missing? Let's see. And Rick, yes, I have to give a shout out to you too. Oh, and while you're still here, Puss Blue, I might as well not only thank you for your constant dedication to participate in my streams and liking my content, but also remember this? Yeah, you did this fan art for me of Sage, right on the far right, for my birthday, and another user, Golden Angel 64, who shares the same birthday as me. But I have to really thank you for doing fan art of my OC Sage. Really appreciate that my original characters are getting this much love, that they're able to receive some fan art already. So yeah, I can't thank you enough, Plus Blow. And on that note, I have to give another shout out to Fran Barra, who is an animation researcher. He likes to do reels of different animators, including those who work at overseas studios that work on American cartoons. And Fran is very, very, very dedicated to sharing my stuff and liking my stuff, especially on Twitter. So of course, there's no way I could avoid mentioning him. Hang on here. Norbert's accent. Is Sage Braxton related to 90s R&B singer Tony Braxton? No, I actually named him after Frank Braxton, who is one of the earliest black animators in the industry. I did a fun fact short about him, and if in case you missed it, you guys can check out the compilation that I premiered today with all of the different fun fact YouTube shorts that I did. And who else do I have here? Oh yes, Fran. Okay, so some of you might have seen this already on Twitter, Instagram, but Fran was awesome enough to do this drawing of the Grover guys for my birthday. You see Henrietta Horvitz popping out of the birthday cake. Well, Mikey, Beanie, and Dee Dee look at her, and Dee Dee, of course, will get a little infatuated. I absolutely love how this turned out, Fran. I extremely appreciate it. And yeah, the Grover guys are gonna be turning 5 years old in 2024. Let me know what I should do in order to celebrate. I definitely should have some suggestions in mind. And that's not the only one that Fran did. Okay, let me make it bigger. Okay, forgive the fuzzy quality of Fran's part with taking a picture of it, but yeah, around the time that I did my interview on Don Terrell's channel, Fran gifted me with this fan art of Sage, with his original character on the right here. So yeah, once again, really appreciate how my original characters are slowly getting enough love to not only receive likes and retweets, but also fan art. And for sure, I hope to see that the more that I do these characters, the more that I receive more of this type of artist gratification and appreciation. So yeah, because sometimes it feels like it's as awesome seeing people so support for your original characters as it is for the fan art. So, Fran, I can't thank you enough for what you did this year. with those fan art, and also for just being so dedicated to support my work in general. And Mimi saying that she might consider drawing one of the Grover guys one day. Oh, that would be great. Be sure to tag me once you do your Grover guys fan art. I absolutely love that. Oh, and we got Sophia here. Welcome. Yes, happy New Year's Eve Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve Eve, basically. Okay. So, there are some other people that I want to mention too. Alba 3000. Yes, I know you're also very dedicated, and no, I haven't heard about that band, Busted. Uh, maybe I'll seek them out more. But yeah, Alba 3000, I have to thank you, and I have to thank you for being able to appear on my channel for that interview talking about what inspires you to draw and your work on girls versus aliens. So I have to make sure that I give you that thank you for being a dedicated subscriber while you're still around. And even though there might have been some technical difficulties on both of our ends regarding the interview, I'm glad that you tried your best. Oh, okay. So Jason's clarified that he just rewinded the stream to a part where I showed his commissions, just that the internet was acting up. Okay, so it ended up missing the entire section of that video. Oh man, that sucks. That must be very unlucky of you, Jason. But I'm glad that you're able to see that part anyway, and that you are grateful of the shout out. And once again, thank you. Okay, so SpongeBob is asking, any bad episodes of Cartoon Show that actually makes you mad? Oh, okay, so going way back, back when I was becoming a fan of As Told by Ginger, Dodie was my favorite cartoon punching bag, so basically any episode with her being her worst is among those type of episodes, but especially a Wicked Game. Of course, my hatred for Dodie, and I guess by extension those episodes, have toned down, but I don't know, maybe I have to revisit those one of these days. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Norbert, the answer is no. I haven't seen any episodes of Widow Dogs on the Prairie yet, or McGee and Me for that matter. Whenever I can, I will check them out, because they are good from what I saw of them. And with McGee and Me in particular, I did really like the Christmas episode. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you appreciate how enthusiastic I was about the unique ideas that I did as your commissions, Jason. Oh yeah, absolutely. And Norbert still remembers my old Wicked Game review. Yep, back when I was a huge fan of Mr. Enter. Like, I still like him to this day. I've forgiven him for the whole Turn It Red controversy, especially after he did a video owning up to his mistakes in his past reviews. Even re-reviewing Turn Red, but, that was still, like, a slightly cringy time for me to, like, just blatantly imitate that guy. But, yeah. That's going way back. Oh, I think I could have swore I did do a shout out for you, Mimi. So yes, Mimi Productions, I have to give you a shout out too, in case I didn't already. And I have to thank you for giving me the suggestion that yeah, I need to work on doing more reviews and retrospective type content in 2024. Yeah, that's definitely be among my New Year's resolutions for 2024, which is to do more reviews and retrospectives. Trust me, I have some ideas in mind. So yes, thank you for your dedication, Mimi. Okay, let's see. Who else? Okay, so since I mentioned some interviews, and I mentioned about Don Terrell, so how about we talk about both? So yes, a huge shout out to Mr. Don Terrell, the host of the live YouTube interview series, The Color of Motion, in which he interviews people working in the animation and visual effects industry mostly, like a diverse range of people, and I was lucky enough to be among the people that he would interview. See, this is the thumbnail right now, and you can even I even included it at the front of my YouTube channel. So I know some of you who's in the chat right now were able to watch that interview, and I really appreciate your support. I know it was a challenge for me to do an interview like this, but I managed to do the absolute best that I could, and Don himself was very laid back and chill and also understanding, especially since that he has a nephew who has autism, and he also did speculate until talk to me that I was on the spectrum myself. So yeah, thank you once again, Don, for that amazing opportunity to be a guest on your show. And yeah, I believe you suggested that I should be a guest in the future. And yeah, I definitely should have that in mind. Okay, so Stephen, yes, I love to see more reviews. Yeah, like I mentioned, I definitely have that in mind, and I might as well thank you, Stephen. It was definitely awesome to meet you and your family's acquaintance this year. And if you go to Stephen's Instagram, which is basically SKO it's basically his username, but without the 98. If you go to his Instagram, you could see that he has a Stempy shirt that I designed for Smile with Comforts and shared it as a story. And Smile with Comforts reshared it too, so you can also check it out at the Smile with Comforts Instagram. But yeah, thank you so much, Steven, for showing off your Stempy merch and for just being awesome with supporting my YouTube content and my Instagram content. Just a huge thumbs up for you, buddy. And as also mentioned that I apologize for missing your suggestion, like during the Christmas doodle request stream, in which you suggested that I do a Christmas Stempy. I'm sorry that I missed it the first time, but yeah, I'm thinking that, I hear a couple of you guys suggested I do a stream for New Year's Day, and yeah, I think that for New Year's Day, I should do a Stempy drawing, basically of him wishing us a happy, joyous New Year's of 2024. On top of, doing what I like to do for the past couple of years since I've been doing streams, which is recapping on the good and bad in animation that has happened in 2023. And Fairy Princess is asking if I read any of your comments about a birthday art idea. Oh, I might have missed it, Fairy Princess Valentine. Sorry. Let me see if I can scroll back. Oh, okay. So yeah, basically she said that she could try and create some fan art for me for next birthday. Okay, that is awesome. If there's anything I have in mind, let me know. Well, to be honest, you could do either any of my original characters, whether it be the Grover guys or Nerganisms like Sage and his friends, or Mr. Smiley like any of my original characters, or you could do fan art of some of the cartoons that I talk about a lot, like Looney Tunes or Billy and Mandy or Evil Con Carne, or As Told by Ginger, or any of those absolute favorite cartoons of mine. So yeah, I'd love to see that this May. Oh, and Carter's accent, if you heard of the video Kid Cussing at Teacher in Kindergarten Graduation video. I don't think I have. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. See, there's anything else that I'm missing. Okay, let's see. What's my opinion on Ruby Gilman and Amazing Digital Circus? I haven't seen Ruby Gilman yet, just like a lot of other people, but I'm sure it looks decent as a movie to watch, and for sure the character designs are amusing, but without even double checking, I knew that Craig Kelman was behind the character designs. You could correct me if I'm wrong, especially if you could correct me, Spuds since you're so knowledgeable on these type of things. But yeah, from what I look at some of the character designs, they even remind me of the film from the last year, A Strange World from Disney, which Craig Kelman was also involved with. Oh, as for Amazing Digital Circus, I mentioned it already, but I really liked it, and I hoped for it to be like the most popular thing from Glitch Productions since it looked as appealing as Murder Drones, and yeah, it is the most successful thing that they made, and that gives me a perfect segue to mentioning another very special guest that I got to talk with. Oh yes, thank you, Steven. He's saying that he'll always support me. Awesome, thank you so much. So yeah, speaking of Amazing Digital Circus, you guys remember this guy, right? Kevin Temer, known for his funny animated music videos, whether it be Delete This Tweet or the exposition song, and What's the Matter with Martha, and also the Moon Rap, which I think I didn't talk about that when I interviewed him, but yeah, he took time out of his busy schedule to appear on my channel here to be interviewed, and in spite of some volume issues on Kevin's microphone's part, the interview turned out very well, and I'm happy that he was happy that we got to talk about his career, and yeah, he's kicking ass right now at Glitch Productions, not just on Murder Drones, but also especially on the Amazing Digital Circus as a lead animator. That thing has over 200 million views. I'm proud of you, Kevin, and the rest of the Glitch Productions crew. I hope that we could talk again. Okay, see what else we have here. Fairy Princess Valentine says that she thinks she'll retry a hand at drawing Major Dr. Gatsby from Evil Concarne, and when she says retry, she means like she's very out of practice, like from her preteens. Oh, I would absolutely love to see you do a Gatsby drawing for my birthday. Absolutely would love to see that. SpongeBob is asking, favorite cartoon that's hated but you like it regardless. One that comes up to my mind easily is the Cleveland Show. I know it didn't need to exist. I know it recycles a lot of Family Guy's formula, except for being less reliant on cutaways, but it made Cleveland an even funnier character than he was back when he was a supporting character on Family Guy. So I have at least that thing about the show to thank. It's kind of a shame that ever since Cleveland returned to Family Guy, like, I assume the writers aren't too proud of the show. That's why every time it's mentioned, it's just to, just to diss on it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, and Cleveland did replace King of the Hill at the time of its, for its time slot when that show ended. Yeah, that's true, it was blamed. It was kind of blamed for King of the Hill's cancellation, even though I'm sure it's not really the case, but yeah, it definitely took over its time slot. And Carter saying that he just reached 1,000 subscribers. Awesome, congratulations, dude. If anybody could give congratulations to Carter, then please do so. And Daniel is saying that he's gonna be making a cartoon that will be coming soon onto YouTube. Okay, that sounds awesome. I'd like to see it. Let me know when it's released. Ethan's asking, any Pixar movie that's my favorite? Oh, easy, Toy Story. The first 3 Toy Story movies specifically. Also, I love Monsters Inc., Monsters University, Inside Out, and Turning Red, and Soul. And what other ones do I love? I like Incredibles and I like Incredibles 2 just as much. That might be a hot take, but whatever. And I can't wait for Inside Out 2. Let's see. Are y'all ready to blow up 2023 into smithereens, DJ Barry? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be ready in a moment. So, let's see here. If there's anything else that I'm missing, so let's just take a little sip here. Okay. So yeah, so I believe I have all of the people that I really wanted to acknowledge all crossed off. So I believe we're gonna be ending the stream soon. This was just a pretty simple, casual, chill stream expressing my gratification for you guys this year. And yes, we are gonna be oh wait, Norbert's asking, what's my favorite piece of art that I drew in 2023? Let's see. Oh my god, there's just so much. But for sure, it's something that is on my upcoming collage that is art summary of 2023. Okay, but I don't know if I have a number one favorite. But okay, so just to name some that's off the top of my head, well, there's the Rocco Smart Life fan art that I did for 30th anniversary that Carlos Alice Rocky reshared on his Instagram. There's also some of the it's just some of the commissions that I did, and also some of the art that I did of even my original characters. Like one of my favorites is the one where Sage and his friends are basically they're having a nerd rage, you know, all fighting, but you know, even though they were fighting in that drawing, they're still really good friends. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so that's some that's off the top of my head. It's just so many that I've done that I'm proud of. Oh yeah, and the Animaniacs one that I was able to do for I drew the Warner siblings and picking the brain for Animaniacs' 30th anniversary. That was another good one. Even Tom Ruger, the creator, liked it. And Daniel is asking if he can have a shout out. I think I did. I think I said earlier that I appreciate you for being a dedicated subscriber in your own right. So yeah, Daniel, and also I remember you showed me some fan art of Yakko. Unfortunately, I don't have it like in my sources at the moment, but yeah, I thought that Yakko fan art that you did was cool. So keep up your good work on becoming a better artist, and thank you for regularly appearing on this channel here. Okay, well, as Jason's saying, well, guess it's almost time for me to go, so before it's too late, Jason just wants to wish everyone a good rest of the night and a happy New Year's Eve. Take care, my dude. Yes, take care, Jason. You have a safe and happy New Year's Eve and a safe and happy 2024 as well. And that goes for everybody else as well, since yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up, and in case I don't show up for New Year's Eve, for sure I should do a stream for New Year's Day in which we could draw and talk about stuff that happened in 2023 and look to what should be happening in 2024. And so yes, so once again, also I must mention that if you didn't get your shout out, I apologize in advance, but just let it be known that you are appreciated with your support for me. There's just always so much of you guys that I have to acknowledge in this stream. But yes, to everybody who thanked me for your shout outs, I'm happy to hear that you appreciate those acknowledgements. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for what we have to offer into the new year in 2024. Hoping for some good stuff. And yes, for sure, This is an unofficial announcement, but yes, Classic Logo Remake Party 7 will definitely be a thing. I have my list already, and it's in the works, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. But yes, thank you guys so much for tuning into this stream, and once again, your support is appreciated, and your gratitude is appreciated as well. So yes, gonna be saying goodbye to everybody. Yes, you're welcome, Jazzman, and see you later, Outlaw 3000. Yes, 2024 is coming, so yeah, I might as well, from now, blow up 2023 into smithereens. Yes, you have a good new year too, you and your family, Steven. And yeah, gonna be checking out Joanna's stream in a moment, Daniel. And Happy New Year, Fairy Princess Valentine. And goodbye, SpongeBoy. Oh yeah, in case I haven't shouted you out already, definitely love your participation with your fun animation facts and getting to talk with you on Jason Cartoon Fans Twitter podcast. So always nice to have you around, buddy. You take care of yourself and have a happy 2024. Alright, everybody, so we're gonna blow this up. 3, 2, 1. Happy 2024! Happy New Year! Okay, so it's gonna take a little while for the effects of me blowing up 2023 into smithereens. Like, it's gonna take a while for the effects to really take place. But yeah, this is my little goodbye to 2023, or at least one of them. So yes, thank you guys for tuning into the stream, and take care of yourselves.